the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for the Warriors, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. Dang and Bosh are the 3 and 4. D-Wade out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the center. Now here's Bosh. Here's Dang. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Luol Deng is the definition of a game. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. Played with a fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Here's Golden State. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thank you, Doris. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Wade gets the bucket.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Kicks it to Iguodala. Thompson outside. Iguodala outside. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here. The Warriors last season history had a lot of great passage, too.
And a chance here to present a second quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got. Dang and McRoberts holding down the in at the 5 spot. And you watch the Warriors, Clark.
Looks like a bit of a chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league. Chris Anderson, the Birdman, has been a great fit in Miami. And I think they got this bounce. He bangs the glass. He's a rim protector. And he finishes with force and finesse sometimes.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Shot's good.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, you know, that's exactly, take it strong to the middle. And Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful characters in the league. Always a fan favorite with the tattoos, the mohawk, the energy. He's just a great fit on this Miami defense that's built around quickness and athleticism. Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And the Heat making a change here. Haslam's checked in. And 2 years ago, the season under investigation, it turned out that he was the victim of a vicious internet hoax.
Yeah, pretty wild and crazy stuff. I mean, he was finally cleared of any wrongdoing and bounced back nicely, signing with the Heat. He's played a very important role on this championship team.
Well, the way Wade played early on his career, guys, how aggressively he attacked the rim and sacrificed his body, you knew that kind of play style would not last. And so, Steve, it looks like maybe he's adjusted it.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Kevin. He's become more cerebral. He's also, you know, in terms of attacking the rim, doesn't happen as frequently, but he picks his spots.
Dragic dishes to Chalmers. Back to Dragic. Just 3 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Take it in.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Heat lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Eric, you guys...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I think this is the kind of quality performance we expect to see from him. He's always setting the bar high for himself. And sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good he really is.
You know, Steve, I think it's doubly difficult to keep up the level of play he does when you know you're the focal point of the other team's defense. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Andre Iguodala, that's the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, I used to always joke with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. But it's not just natural ability, he said. There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it. Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Dragic. Got a piece of it. Here's Whiteside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Whiteside's got his first basket.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the Warriors with some changes. Lee's checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And then for Miami, Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in for Luol Deng. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
That's good.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Wade drives in. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Wade. And that's now 6 points for Goran Dragic. Here's Livingston. No good on the buzzer beater. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and makes it flawlessly. He set up that alley-oop.
On the floor for Miami. Haslam and Bosh up front. Chalmers is out there with Dragic, and it's Deng in at the 3 slot. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
They double him with Green. And Miami has possession. Deng kicks to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Deng. It's blocked. Lee against Chalmers. And he gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Dragic against Lee. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep. Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Curry outside. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Curry against Chalmers. Pass to Bosh for 3. Misses the tray. Here's Deng. Missed.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Oh!
Wow! Oh, I do not believe my eyes. How in the world can the game end on a shot like that?
I tell you what, nothing's going to top that. Now I've seen it all.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.